Jalisco is a modern Mexican restaurant where we are cooking food from the Pacific coast of Mexico. The great part about this is since we're on the coast, we have really good seafood, but at the same time we have really good like moles and heavy salsas and heavy prep of meats. So it's a really good combination of all that. The idea here is to bring all those good flavors, recipes from my grandma, giving it the twist of what I learned. I always knew I liked cooking and the kitchen, but I never really thought of doing it as a career. My earliest memory in the kitchen, I have to say, is when I was little with my grandma and a bunch of what I call cocineras. My grandma was the cook for the big events of the little country we were. My memories are around her cooking, especially the birria. That was her specialty. We made everything from scratch, and those are really good memories. I grew up in a small town called Nuevo Refugio. It is really close to Guadalajara. My grandma and my mom taught me how to cook. I learned everything from them. We sometimes call them for little tips. Cooking has been always on my blood. Everybody in my family has, from the taco stand to a fonda to a big restaurant. I moved to Houston in 2000 when I got married. Before all this culinary adventure start, I was a lunch lady for 8 years, working in a cafeteria school. While I was doing that, I was doing caterings on my own. I was doing what you call taquizas in the backyard, so people with the big trompo and all that. So here at the restaurant, we have a dish that represents my beginnings on that. While all that was happening, I decided to go to culinary school because I wanted to be more prepared for my customers. So that's when my husband actually pushed me to do it, because I really wanted to go to culinary school, but I came here like everybody else. My English was not good, and I didn't know how to drive. I got all the struggles everybody had, but he pushed me. We see everything at the art culinary school and all that, but it was pretty expensive. So I told my husband, you know what, never mind, forget it. But he's been very supportive. He's like, if you want to do it, we figured out the way. I was juggling between being a lunch lady, I was doing catering on the weekends, and at some point I was going to culinary school too. I was doing those three things at the same time. I did my associate's degree on culinary arts, and I also did baking and pastry. I earned a scholarship to go to Spain. The internship in Spain has been the biggest and greatest experience in my life. My biggest take, I believe, it was learning to work under pressure. After that experience, honestly, I feel like I can be in any kitchen. When I came back, I had the opportunity to work for one of the best chefs in Houston, Chef Hugo Ortega. So it's been a learning process. To open my own business has always been my dream. It's been in my mind maybe since I started doing the taquizas. So the story behind the logo, I chose the corn because that's in memory of my father that is no longer with us. He was a corn farmer back in Mexico, and I have a lot of memories of him growing the corn, being in the field with him. And for me, this is, a way where I remember him and I remember where I'm coming from. It's very special. Being a woman in the kitchen is challenging because at home are the ones that cook and they have the ownership of the kitchen, but in restaurants it's the other way around. And when a woman is in a kitchen restaurant, it's like we have to prove ourselves that we're worth it to be there. It was challenging at the beginning, but I feel like I always knew how to engage with everybody and earn that respect. I always feel very confident, and I always tell people that I am living the American dream, because probably in my country, I wouldn't be in the spot that I am right now. My biggest support has been my husband and my family. I'm working long hours right now, but you're gonna see a smile on my face all the time. The goal is to get this restaurant to a good point, to be one of the best restaurants in Houston. This is just the beginning for us, and we hope to have the support of everybody and just to keep growing. To all the women out there that have their dreams, I I can say it is possible, it is not easy. And dreams can come true, but we need to work on it. We have to be consistent. We have to put the goal in our minds, and just one day we're gonna have the opportunity.